everybody, this is Michelle with Creative Operation and Country Craft Creations, and I have a fun project for you. This is the new wooden banner that has just gone live on the Country Craft Creations website, and it is absolutely adorable. This one is so cute, and it is versatile. It does come with 2 wooden ghosts and 1 wooden star, but you can definitely, if you don't use these, you can use these banner pieces with any collection that you have, and I think it's really fun. So I made this banner. I'm going to do a walkthrough, talk-through video with you about how I put it together, and it's super simple, and you guys are going to have a ball doing it. So let's get started with that. I did use stuff from my Country Craft Creations design team package from August, and I will link that haul video down below. I also have done another project with some photo folios, and then coming up on Saturday, you guys, we are having a Summerween blog hop, and I have an album that you guys are going to love. I have not shared it yet. I'm going to share some sneak peeks tomorrow, but this is coming up on Saturday, August 22nd. So please stay tuned. Mark your calendars. There's going to be prizes, you guys. So please look for that, okay? So that's on Saturday, but today what I want to show you is this banner. It's just absolutely adorable. So again, in the kit, you get 5 banner pieces, 2 ghosts, and 1 star. And so all you have to do is you can paint them, you can cover them with pattern paper, whatever you guys want to do. So let me talk you through what I did and show you my pieces. The very first thing that I did was I picked my pieces. Now I used the 12 by 12 paper collection. I did 2 with the wood grain, and I did 2 with this black check paper, and I did 2 with the orange and gray stripe, or excuse me, 1 with the orange and gray stripe. So they're 5 panels. I did not cover the backs of them, but you certainly could do that if you wanted to. And then what I did was, after I picked my papers, I cut them into pieces that are 6 wide by 7 1/8 inch tall. Okay, so 6 wide by 7 1/8 inch tall. And then what I did was, before I glued anything down, I put the wood piece on the pattern paper, and then I traced the circles that are cut into the wood right here on the paper, and then I used a 3/8 inch hole punch, and I punched those out. Okay, so that's the first thing. Cut your paper, lay your piece down. Make sure that you're laying it down on the back side if you don't want to risk pencil marks on the front, but however you want to do it, lay it down, trace your circles, and then punch your circles out. Then what I did was I glued the paper onto the wood, lining up those circles. Okay, then I did have a little bit of a border around, and I just took my straight edge knife and I trimmed the edges. Okay, that's all I did. So that's how I covered the banner pieces. Super easy peasy. It took me, like, I don't know, 15 minutes total. I mean, it was not that tough to do. Super easy. So then what I did with the ghosts, I'll tell you how I did that. I laid the ghosts down on some summer ivory paper. I thought the summer ivory worked perfectly with this collection. It's not too bright. It has a little tint of yellow in it, which I thought brought out the colors of the papers. So that's what I used, summer ivory. I used scraps. I laid the ghost down on the paper, and I traced around it with a pencil, and then I cut that out with my scissors. Okay, I have these really nice little cutter bee scissors that work really perfectly for fussy cut and stuff like this. That's very easy waves and angles, so that was super easy to do. And then once I did that, then I just glued it on top of my ghost. Okay, now to get the eyes and the mouth, that was the fun thing. Let me show you this. I have this punch that I have had for a very long time. I'm trying to turn it so you can see the design, but you can see the design here. So it does this, it's a flower punch actually, and I guess you're supposed to roll it and make flowers with it, but it had these oval shapes that were just perfect. So any kind of oval punch that you have, or you could get your Cricut or your silhouette or whatever out and cut some ovals, or, you know, if you're really good, and if you want to draw them, paint them, use a stencil if you have one of those, it's really easy to do. But I punched, and I used the negative oval shape from this, and I punched those out to make the eyes, and then the mouth was a 3/8 inch circle that I cut in half, and I had 2 ghosts, so I used half for each of the ghosts to make their little smiles. So that's how I did my ghosts. Super easy. So let's go through the star. I wanted to tell you about the star too. I just, again, laid this down, traced the star shape out on the paper, and then cut it out and then glued it on my wooden shape. So that's what I did. And then I went to town with decorating. So I went through the 12 by 12 collections, ephemera pieces and the little cut aparts and things. These all came from cut aparts. I'll show you the other ones in a minute. But that's what I did. So I put the ghost down and I layered the cut apart I wanted. I used some foam dots to raise it up a little bit because it is, it is a wooden shape. So there is some dimension to the ghost. So I put some foam underneath, added some of the little gem dots that I got in my Country Craft Creations design team package. And then I added the flowers. I used the flowers up that I had left over. In between, I did just tie some seam binding into a bow, and I left about a 1/2 inch space in between the banner pieces so they'll turn nicely when you hang them up. For the end hangers, I just took another piece of seam binding, and this was about 14 inches, and I just tied a knot and then thread it through. And when you thread it through, the knot just stays behind and you don't really see that. Okay, so then you have your loop for hanging. So that was the first piece I did. The second piece here, I fussy cut this out. Now this did take some doing because I did fussy cut around everything here. When I laid this piece down, I did pop the little sign and the 2 little ghosts on the end up with a little bit of foam so that they kind of gave it some dimension. And then this ghost here, after I fussy cut him out, I did use some foam behind him to pop him up. And then I added some more of the gem dots, and then the sunshine. This was really fun. So I fussy cut him out. And then what I did was I kind of went around and I tried to lift up and curl the little sunshine pieces so it gave a little bit of dimension. Can you see that? Almost like as if it was a flower. So I glued the face of the sunshine down, but then I raised these up and then tried to give it, just a little pop of dimension. So that was how I did that. It just turned out really cute. Very simple, but really cute. And again, I love the dimension. Now let me show you the star. I'm going to move this over. Here, I used one of the cut aparts. I did cut the stamp out. I layered one of the shells down, and then I used the last little shell that I made with the little pearl in it. From my project before, I had one left, so I used that on here as well. And then on the star here, I kind of wanted to turn it into a starfish a little bit, so that's why I did the 3 layers of or rows, I should say, of the flat back pearls, and I used different sizes so they kind of graduate down in size. I thought it was kind of cute, and it kind of gave a starfish vibe, in my opinion. Added the flower, and that's how that one is decorated. So for this one, again, I fussy cut out the ghost, laid him down. This shell is popped up on foam. I added the flower, added the moon, and then these stars, I actually used a punch that I had in my stash, and because they were kind of really interesting angles, and I liked that. So I punched that out of some black paper that I had left over from the design team project, and I did pop those up with foam dots to give it a little bit more dimension. And then I thought I put a bunch of flat back pearls back there because they kind of, like, I thought maybe, stars. So that's kind of where I was going with that. This cute little ghost is having a blast in the moonlight. I love that. And then the last one here, again, another ghost that I did, and I put him in the back, put the other Polaroid piece, I fussy cut that all out, bumped it up with some foam to make it level, added the biggest flower there, and then I added some more dots. So that's how I decorate it. Now on the back, before you do all this, you probably should do this if you want to. I had the pom-pom trim left over, so what I did was on the back, on the top here, I put a row of 1/8 inch score tape and then a line of glue, and then I added my pom-pom trim to the back so that it showed at the top here and gave another little element of dimension to it. So that's my project. I really hope you guys like it. I think it was fun to do. Again, what I'll do is I'll try to go through them kind of close up again so you can see. It's long and it's tied together, so there you go. So here's the first one. So cute. My second one, and again the little ghost is popped up, and then I tried to frill the sun rays. So cute. My third one here, again I tried to turn that star into a starfish a little bit. it was fun to do. And then this guy, he's in the moonlight doing his thing, having fun. And then this one here. Okay, so those are my 5 banner pieces. I really hope that you like this project. I love this project. It was really fun. It was very easy, and the banner pieces are available at Country Craft Creations at countrycraftcreations.com. So please go check it out before they sell out. You guys are going to love it. And again, the paper collection I used was the 12 by 12 Summerween Ghosts on Vacation. All right, so thank you so much for watching. Take care, stay crafty. Do not forget, Saturday, August 22nd, coming up this Saturday, we are going to have a designer YouTube hop, and there will be prizes, and there's going to be lots of information starting to come out tomorrow. So, well, some of it has started to come out on Instagram and things, but more information about the contest will be starting to come out tomorrow. I'll have a post for you, sneak peek, and then Saturday, my particular video will come out at noon Pacific. So, I hope to see you there. I'm really excited to share with you the album that I made. It's really awesome. It's beautiful. It's large, and it has a couple fun new elements in it. So thanks for watching. Stay crafty again. Always stay crafty. You just always have to stay crafty. Have fun. Happy Summerween. See you again soon. Bye-bye.